Kia ora, Virgo, welcome. Welcome to this reading for the full moon in Capricorn. That's on the 13th, 14th of July. We're at 11th July here in Aotearoa today. So we're doing your readings. They're all coming in today and tomorrow. So let's see what's happening with Virgo during this time, full moon in Capricorn. Let's see, it's freezing down here. Oh, freezing. Anyway, it is winter. I guess that's what happens. But Virgo, let's see what you've got. Can we have a card, please, for Virgo? No? Well, okay. I always usually start with the Thoth deck. So we'll do that. Virgo. We have the Lovers. Very mercurial card, just as you are too, Virgo. We've got the Three of Discs, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Wands. So let's go through and we'll talk about it. Then we can clarify. So we've got the Lovers. We're talking here about a kind of integration, which actually collectively and recently, we start to see all this pieces of news. I mean, beyond the whole, beyond all the sort of gender the zeitgeist, I suppose you could say, beyond the gender kind of thing. This is about integration of male and female, that duality. And we look at it collectively, we can look at it individually as well. I mean, the Lovers in a reading is often about choice. But it is also about that the union, where it's in a marriage here. We've got Virgo, you, the Hermit, overseeing this marriage, this divine union. So, amongst many other things, it's a sort of alchemical synthesis. Interesting. Then we have the Three of Discs, works in progress. This is very solid. You're aware of your resources involved here. Could be building something, anything, with others, not with others. Maybe utilising the skills of others. But it is about building something new. Building something new. So yeah, this kind of, the balance of the dualistic nature. We're seeing this with, in the world, aren't we? Anyway, I won't go on about what's happening in the world. This is Virgo reading. We all know what's happening in the world. Then we will clarify as usual, and remember these are very intuitive, general readings. Take what resonates and just leave what doesn't. We've got the Hanged Man. So we're taking a position at this time because we're coming out with this idea of integrating the sort of male-female aspects of our personality. It's not whether you're a man or a woman or whatever you identify with. It's about balance, right? When we speak of this, we need a period of time, I imagine, where there's not a lot coming in, there's not a lot going out. We need a lessening of external stimuli and information let's face it, we're bombarded with constantly all the time. We need to step back from that at times like this. Because the Hanged Man is all about going into that state which is it's kind of like, as the Lovers is, quite a sacred archetype of sorts, or sacred symbolism here. So we go into this knowing at some point we come out and we have a new level of understanding, or we have a new level of perception, right? So then we have this gorgeous Queen of Wands. The reason why the Queen of Wands, we're talking fire here, we're talking will, action, expression. The reason this leopard is beside her, this is everything she overcame within herself to get to the position of Queen, to be master of that element of fire, of will and expression. You could say sometimes as a lifetime's work, couldn't you? So here she keeps her familiar with her to remind her of the hurdles that were overcome in order to get to that point. The work it involved to get to that point, the personal work to get to that point of being a queen, to understand thyself. Okay, so we've got the Lovers and we've got the Hierophant. Understand thyself. The Hierophant I always see as either a mentor or a teacher, holding a key for you that you know, I need to unlock this next aspect of my of self-mastery here. Okay, so the Hierophant comes to give you a key to unlock that, in whatever form the Hierophant takes. It was always seen once to be, a card of institutions, really, and the church that ran everything. But of course that doesn't really exist anymore, does it? Or has the concept of the synthesizing of dualities overtaken the concept of the church as having authority outside of, or authority from within. So it's interesting. This is sort of like, we're going kind of venturing out there into all the collective Virgos out there, but also the collective. We take it on a more personal level. It is information for you only, for you. And you don't have to share that with anyone, actually, if you don't want to. Okay, three of discs, please. Let's clarify it. Three of discs for Virgo. The Hierophant, it's pretty powerful combinations. There's a level of secrecy I do feel in this reading. We're getting the Sun coming up a lot. Three of discs. Wow, this is works in progress. This is a wave to be ridden, Virgo, the Sun. What is it, vital? It's like the Queen, isn't it? The Queen of Wands. Vital, fun, childlike energy here. God force, source force, from within, not without, from you. So it's pretty amazing. Hanged Man, please. Let's strength. Yeah. So we separate, we understand, we separate as the Queen did to get to that position here. Overcoming this here, the beast. That beast is the beast in strength. Psyche, unconscious, conscious, ego, all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. The mind. This is the process. As I said at the beginning, in order to understand that, we go into hanged man mode, Virgo. And so, this is basically saying, yeah, you've either understood it, you understood it a while, ages ago, or you're in that process right now. Queen of Wands. What was it? Mastery of your will. God, I hope I'm not getting the flu. I feel a bit weird. I don't want to get sick. I guess no one does, do they? Okay, so Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands. Maybe you've got a counterpart with you here. Knight of Wands. But, the Knight is really like, obviously, a younger, more immature version of the King of Wands, but like really, really, really reactive. That's the other side of that, impulse, compulsiveness, just really reactive and not actually having a level of stepping back or a level of restraint, a level of self-awareness. The Knight can be very projectile or projecting character, I should say. Can we get one more card here? So, for Virgo, this is part of you, it's, wow, we've got the Hanged Man on the bottom. I wonder what's on the top. We've got the the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a process going on here that's taking you into a new cycle, Virgo. And we're all about new cycles here. So what do we got? Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairies. We've got Lease of the Shadows. Look, flying out of a familiar place into somewhere new, and actually sort of shedding quite a few things in the process. We see the shadows. I mean, Lease of the Shadows is like, yeah, we've been in there. We know what's there. Just like this Queen, we've been in there, we come out. And we've got, like, what I hear is, about another 50% more kind of zuzz in our arsenal for life, So, it's pretty good. Look, sorry, Virgo, I've got these cards are face down here, which we pulled out earlier. Directions, elements, minerals, rocks and crystals. We've got, interestingly, water for you, Virgo, emotional, just to cool it off a bit, because it's quite a fired up, fiery reading here. Emotional, intuition, psychic powers, and healing. Very basic cards, these, and I do like them for that. And then, I think you got this last time, didn't you, for the new moon in Cancer? Sonia Delaunay. Wonderful. Loved her work. Life work, inspiration, art, oracle, really light, but quite nice. Don't live to 94 without founding an art movement, not fondling an art movement. The practical should also be art. And does your geometry lack poetry? Well, yeah, we're mixing it up a bit, aren't we? We're working with it. We certainly are, Virgo. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed your reading for the full moon in Capricorn. Do check out, if I didn't say it at the beginning, your ascendant moon, Venus and Jupiter, for a more holistic and all-rounded view. But take good care. Enjoy this beautiful moon. Take time out, I think, is actually quite a good option at this time if you can. Okay, ka kite, bye. Thanks, Virgo.